So dear children, today we are going to start the chapter Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. ठीक है. So as we move in our daily life, we keep on watching some or other type of trees, bushes, grasses and birds in the parks or anywhere we are moving. Are they similar or do they have variation? So in this chapter we are going to study that, as you all know, that India is a vast country, ठीक है, and that is why we have different types of bioforms available in our country. And India is one of the 12 mega biodiversity countries of the world. Why do we call it mega biodiverse country? Because it has about 47,000 plant species, ठीक है, and because of that it occupies 10th place in the world and 4th place in Asia. There are about 15,000 flowering plants which account for 6% of the world's total number of flowering plants. So what are the 3 or 4 numerical terms we have come across over here? First is that India has about 47,000 plant species, and because of that it occupies 10th place in the world and 4th place in Asia. Among them, 15,000 are flowering plants. Flowering means who bear flowers, beautiful flowers, and that is why India accounts for 6% in the world's total number of flowering plants. Also, we have diverse non-flowering plants such as ferns, algae and fungi. India also has fauna, that is 89,000 species of animals, rich variety of fishes in its fresh and marine waters. What do we mean by the word marine waters? In our oceans or sea. So what is natural vegetation, beta? ठीक है. If I give you a question over here, define the term natural vegetation. Natural vegetation refers to a plant community which has grown naturally without any human aid, and it has been left undisturbed by humans for a very, very long time. Means which nature has given us, all the vegetation which nature has given us naturally. Human beings have no role in bringing up that natural vegetation, and moreover it has been left undisturbed for many, many years. This is known as natural vegetation, and we also call it as the virgin vegetation. Therefore, cultivated crops, fruits, orchards, they form part of vegetation but are not the part of natural vegetation. Means whatever crops we grow in our fields, whatever fruits we are growing in our orchards, they are part of the vegetation, but we cannot call it as natural vegetation. Now then we have a do you know box which tells us that the virgin vegetation, which is purely Indian, okay, or we could say it is our own, which is indigenous to India, okay, they are known as एंडेमिक और इंडिजेनस स्पीशीज़, यानी जो सिर्फ भारत में ही पाई जाती हैं बेटे, ठीक है, जातियाँ, हाँ ठीक है, उनको कोई भी यहाँ से ले जा सकता है और अपने देशों में जाके उसको लगा सकता है. जैसे आज हम बहुत सारी ऐसे वेजिटेबल्स एंड फ्रूट्स वी ईट, ठीक, विच वर इंडिजेनस टू सम अदर पार्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, बट टुडे दे आर बीइंग ग्रोन in India also. So same is for the Indian vegetation also. The Indian vegetation which is solely Indian, we call it as endemic or indigenous species, and which comes from outside India bete, ठीक है, they are known as exotic vegetation और exotic plants. तो जो भी चीज़ें हम बाहर से लेकर आए हैं और हमने उसे अपने देश में ग्रो कर लिया है, we term it as the exotic plant. Then again come bete, because you are doing the chapter natural vegetation, and up you have already learned that how many kinds of species we have in plants and in animals. So we do the terms flora and fauna. What do we mean by the term? Yeah, define the term flora. It means plants of a particular region or period, and same is referred to the animals also, and we call it as fauna. So flora are the plants of a particular region or period, and same is for the animal which belong to a particular region or particular period. Now, as you all know that India is a vast country. I shared with you earlier also when we started this chapter. So that is why we have diverse flora and fauna. And what are the factors which help to have diverse flora and fauna in our country? So first we have the relief features, that is the land and the soil. They come under the relief feature. Then we have the climate, in which we have temperature, and we have sunlight and precipitation. So under the relief features, we have land and the soil, which help us to have diverse flora and fauna. And same way we have under the climate we have temperature, sunlight and precipitation, or we call it as rainfall. So this is a 5-mark question also, where the examiner can ask you to explain the features which help India to have a diverse flora and fauna. So I'll be discussing more in the next video. For today, this much only. You will revise all the terms which we have come across. For example, we have come across what is virgin vegetation, what is flora, what is fauna, then whom do we call as indigenous or endemic species, how many plant species are there in India, how many flowering plants are there in India. So all these 1-mark questions you revise, and then in the next video I will be explaining you the features which enable India to have diverse flora and fauna.